everybody? This is Graham Guthrie at the Trading 8 for 8 channel. Welcome to today's 30-minute workout. If you're interested in what's to come, please take a moment and click on the down arrow just below this screen. It's going to give us an idea of today's goals, muscle groups we're going to focus on, equipment needed, as well as the types of movements, sets, and reps. Take time to focus on your form above all else. As you get stronger, more confident, the pace will pick up. You can either match mine or push through it. If you like the day's workout, please like our video, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. Without further ado, let's go get it. Today's gonna be an ab workout. Most of it's gonna be done on the floor. No equipment needed, so it'll be pretty easy to get into. It's going to be warm-up round, then it's 2 supersets of 4 exercises each. Goal is to kind of mobilize the body, shoulders, hips, everything we've been working on, and then obviously hit abdominals, obliques, transverse abs, everything from basically hips to shoulders. All right, so let's find our plank. We're going to do a low lunge. So I'm going to step my left foot forward, keep my right hand planted, reach for the ceiling, get a nice rotation here, and then I'm actually going to come through, try to drop my elbow, forearm to the ground, drop my hips at the same time. You'll see my low back is lower, then I'm rotating back up. We're going to do this 3 times before we switch legs. We're going to do this for about a minute, maybe a little bit more. Plant that left hand, step back to your plank, right foot comes forward, rotate shoulders away from the ears, elbow drop. Maybe your foot's off the side of the mat. 2, rotate up. 3, step back. Plant that left foot, rotate. See if you can sink down a little bit lower with each elbow. Plant that hand. We're going to do 2 more to the right, 1 more to the left. 2, 3, plant the hand. All right, 1 more each side. So left foot's coming forward. For the last to the left side. Right foot coming forward for the last time. All right, plant the hand, step back. So next thing we're going to do is cat-cow. I'll talk through it if you're not familiar with it. Otherwise, it's knees under hips, hands under shoulders. What we're going to do is we're going to breathe in to go to cow, which is tailbone comes back and up, shoulders drop away from the ears, elbows locked out, head comes up, breathe in, everything's tied with the movement. Cat, we're reversing it, exhale, start tucking that tailbone underneath, push your shoulders or your spine through your shoulders towards the ceiling, drop your head down, but don't shrug. Think shoulder blades pushing to the outside of your body, and then again, tie it with the breath. Breathe in. And my shoulders are tight. So this feels pretty good there and on my low back. I feel shoulders in both cat and cow, but my low back tends to enjoy the cow position a little bit more. We're going to go for a few more breaths. And 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. All right, the next one, what we're gonna do is sit back in child's pose. I'm gonna go knees wide as the mat. I'm I'm trying to sit my tailbone in between my feet, in between my ankles, and walk my hands out as far as I can. Again, I'm gonna unshrug the shoulders, so try not to let the shoulder blades creep up the back. And just take a few deep breaths here. In the nose, fill that kind of diaphragm. Exhale. Every time you breathe in, get a little bit more length in the hands. Every time you exhale, see if you can drop your hips in between the legs a little bit more, your belly towards the floor a little bit more. Right now I'm feeling a good stretch in my quads and through my shoulders. A few more breaths here. Try to take as deep breaths as you can through the nose, maybe like a 4 or 5 second count, and exhale about the same. All right, so let's get started here. We're gonna do our first superset. It's gonna be sit-ups. There's gonna be a side plank variation, bridges, and then a Superman hold, which just means prone. We're on our belly. So without further ado, very run-of-the-mill 15 push-ups, or push-ups, sit-ups when you're ready. So we're gonna lay on our back. The goal is to leave your feet unanchored if you can. Kind of have that lower abdominal control. Don't let them kick up. And then we're gonna touch behind our ears very lightly. We're gonna come up and try to finish with a nice flat back up top. Slowly lower down. 15 reps when you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. And you want to be able to do these 3 without too much momentum. 4, so we're not throwing our body up. 5, but we're doing everything with control. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13. You can see I'm not rocking my hips. 14, last one. 15. All right. So today's side plank variation, we're going to set up on our forearms. We're actually going to not use our bottom leg to help with our balance. Rather, our top leg is going to push into the floor. You're going to use the inside edge of your foot. If you have the flexibility to drop your whole bottom of your foot onto the floor, you can. What we're going to do is hold for about 20 to 30 seconds. If you need to come out of this, don't crash out of it. I want you to recognize your time's kind of limited and come down out of it with control. Forearm is set up underneath your shoulder or slightly closer to your hips. I think my mat's gonna shift on me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push our hips up, push our chest out, stack the shoulders, and then we're holding that knee up for 30. And this is gonna hit the inside of my top leg. It's also hitting my obliques in a different way than we've been doing over the past few weeks. We're halfway through. Again, if you need to come out, just slowly come down. 10 seconds left. My knee is kind of at a 90-degree angle. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so opposite side. We're gonna plant that top foot down. My bottom knee is gonna come forward. Let's see, I gotta get on my mat, otherwise I'm sliding off. So, I'm gonna come up. 30 seconds here, 20 to 30 seconds. I'm trying to have a straight line through the top of my head, all the way down to the heel of my top foot. The leg that's holding halfway through. Less than 10. These are tough. 3, 2, and 1. Came down with control. All right, bridges. Vanilla, run-of-the-mill bridges. Get that hip extension. Heels to the butt. Drive the knees up. Let's go. 15 reps. 1, 2. Again, you're driving your weight through your heels. 3. Don't let your knees push in or out. 4. Don't overextend your back. 5. 6. And you should feel almost a straight line from the shoulders through the knees. 7. Let your abdominals, your rib cage pull down towards the knees. 8. 9. Don't overextend your back. We're not going into 10, a yoga back bridge or anything. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. And 15. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure we have space for it. We're gonna lay prone. So Superman is to bring everything off the ground. What I'm gonna ask is, as we do that, we're gonna start palms up. We're gonna pull the hands down by the ears, extend the elbows, bottoms of the hands at the floor. You can slap the floor. Then we're gonna rotate out and come back in. So we're going through, putting the shoulders through a pretty big range of motion. We're gonna start for 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go. And again, try to unshrug the ears. And then try to lift by squeezing your glutes and you're engaging your back, low back. Keeping your upper body off the floor as much as possible. So basically right now I'm pushed from my pelvis, my hips, into my abdominals, and I'm peeled off the floor. 3, 2, don't rush these, and 1. Boom. 1 round done. Less talking on the next. 15 sit-ups. In 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2. Don't crash into the floor. Don't buck the hips to get up. 5, control's the name of the game. 6, if you have to pin your feet. 7, you can. But we want to get to a point where we can kind of keep our feet down. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, really push that chest forward. 14, and 15, come down. All right, side plank. Whatever side you finished with is the side we're gonna start with. So I finished with my left shoulder on that last one. I'm gonna start on my left shoulder for this one, this round. So I'm planting that top foot, knee is coming out in front of me, in front of the hips. We're gonna drive up for 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go. And again, if you need to walk either your elbow or foot closer to each other to get more extension out of the hips, by all means. This is tough, I like this. Ooh. About 10 seconds left. Again, if you need to come down with control, no crashing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need a different pattern, maybe we can go from our knee. So drop the top knee down, foot comes back. If you're following along, let's get that. Switch sides, top foot planted, bottom knee forward. 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go. And try to keep your thigh, bottom thigh, parallel to the floor. Don't let the knee drop. And the hip be higher. Knee is as high as your hip. My mat's stretching on me. Over halfway. 10 seconds left. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Going back to our bridges, glute bridges. We'll meet on our back. Heels as close to your butt as you can get without pulling them with your hands. 15 reps, 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, feel that squeeze. Lower back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Every time, try to squeeze your butt cheeks a little tighter. 15, all right. So we're going back to prone or Superman variation. So come onto our fronts, shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the chin back towards your throat. Hands come up, neutral grip. Bring them down. 30 seconds starts right now. Nice big rotation. Do not rush this. Lock out your knees. Squeeze those glutes. We're kind of priming them with those bridges. We want our feet and we want our upper part of our torso to hover. If I go surfing later, this is going to help me look at waves while I'm on the board. Help me paddle and look at the same time. 3, 2, and 1. And come down. Let's go through one more round of this series before we switch to the last one. I kind of want to get back through those Superman and the side planks. They're tough, and it feels good on my shoulders and my hips. 15 sit-ups in 3, 2, let's go. 1. Try not to let your feet hover. 2. Mine will kick up magically every once in a while. 3, but not both at the same time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, big chest, 14, and 15. All right. For me, this is the hardest move, side plank. Again, if you want a variation, you could drop the knee and pick the elbow up. You're not gonna feel as much room to really extend the hips through here. And again, if you can get out to here and hold for as long as you can and come down before you come crashing down, we're gonna start 30-second side plank in 3, 2, let's go. Shoulders away from the ears and keep breathing. We never want to hold our breath. The amount of work we're going to be able to do will be cut short. 10 seconds left. Whole body's fired up on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Switch sides. Bottom knee comes forward. Find that right elbow position. Top foot comes out. 30 seconds in 3, 2, let's go. Ten down. Try to keep your hips forward. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bridges. Plant those heels. 15 reps, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so we're gonna roll on the front of our bodies, prone position, shoulders away from the ears, hands come out, palms facing each other, thumbs up. We're gonna start our 30 seconds, Superman variation. 3, 2, let's go. Draw those elbows down, extend, big rotation forward. Really try to feel your back, shoulder blades, pulling your elbows down tight to the body. Really let those shoulder blades go through every range of motion as possible. And then again, feet, upper torso comes up as high as you can. It's not how high the top of your head is, but how high you can get that top rib, that chest off. Give me one more, wherever you are. Go back to top, elbows down, out and around. Relax, all right. So, we're gonna go mountain climber, windshield wiper, hollow body to boat, if there's any yoga people in here, and then side lying leg lifts. And then if we have time, I can stay on. We're gonna do a bear crawl finisher. So without further ado, we're gonna do mountain climbers, 20 reps, both legs coming forward, counts as 1. Grab some water if you need it. 4 movements. We're getting at least 2 rounds, maybe a third, finished with a bear crawl. Get in your plank position if you aren't already there. Shoulders away from the ears. Shoulders over the hands. Knees coming in towards the chest. 20 reps in 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so windshield wipers. We're gonna lay on our back, similar to our sit-up position, or our bridge, actually closer to our bridge position, because we want our heels closer. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of peel your shoulder blades up off the ground, tuck the chin, and you're gonna reach, try to tap your ankles or as far down your foot as you can get within reason. Same idea, 20 reps, but touch each foot, counts as 1. So if you get any neck tension, just come down, relax. Think of tucking the chin back towards the throat. If it's too much, take breaks before it gets too uncomfortable. All right, 20 reps. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow it down and don't lunge. 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel a squeeze every time you reach. 10, 11, 12, and go further and further down that foot. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. So now we're going hollow body to boat. So what you're gonna do, this is like a V sit-up. If this is too much, what I want you to do is just practice holding boat. So boat is basically that sit-up position, big chest with feet up. The stronger we are, the kind of higher we can get our feet, the more we can lay back. But always think big chest, shoulders away from the ears. If your low back starts to feel it, try to drive that chest forward. It's likely that you're sinking. And if you need to come out of it, come out of it. Take a break. Otherwise, if you're going to do reps with me, it's hollow body. So opposite of the Superman, mid, low, and glutes driven into the floor. And then we're going to come up to hollow body for 1. Come down, 2. 10 reps here. Push that chest out. 3. My balance is all off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, sideline leg lifts. Come on your side. Don't fall asleep on me. What we want to do is keep your back vertical. I want you to bring the leg up high, not in front of you. Don't bend the knee and don't roll backwards. If you have a chair or a wall you can lean your low back against, by all means do that. Actually, keep the hips stacked. Number 1 goal, as soon as the hips open or that leg comes forward, you take the work out of where we're aiming for. Lead with the heel. Don't let that foot rotate. 10 reps. Right foot's coming up for me. Doesn't matter where you start. 3, 2, let's go. And don't feel like you need to go up super high. Once you start feeling kind of a pinch or work in that top part of that butt cheek. 3. It means it's happening for you. The work's happening for you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you didn't feel it, you were likely rotated, or your foot was coming forward, or your foot was rotating out. One of those 3 things, combination of all of them. Fix it, clean it up, and feel it. All right. 10 to the other side. 3, 2, 1, 1. And again, I don't care how high your foot comes up, just as long as you're getting that work and feel that pinch. 3, 4, and control. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, top of the order. Mountain climbers for 20. Find that plank position if you aren't already there. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, windshield wipers on your back, heels close to your butt. Again, control, reach down the foot as far as you can get. If tapping that ankle is tough, great, stay there. If you want more work, you have more spinal flexion laterally, reach a little deeper. 20 reps. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's not the arms reaching 11. It's that torso moving. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Hollow body to boat. Again, hold boat if you can. If you can't do the reps. Otherwise, let's start in our boat position, or rather, hollow body. We're gonna come up for 10 in 3, 2, let's go. 1. Push that chest forward. 2, 3, 4, the flatter the back. 5, the better. We're keeping tension. 6, through the body. We're not letting it relax. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! All right, side leg lifts. I'm gonna start. Right foot coming up for 10 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Remember, try to lead with the heel. And that'll probably be 5. Your foot outside edge of that foot coming up. 6. Nice and even towards that ceiling. 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. All right, this is gonna be our last round, and then we're gonna do our finisher with the bear crawl. 10 reps, opposite side, lying leg lift. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if you're not feeling that work, 5, lean that top hip. 6, forward a little bit more. Over exaggerate. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so if you got time, we're gonna do 2 1-minute bear crawls. We're gonna come, again, if we had 3D glass, I'd be crawling into your living room. But we're gonna do a forward crawl to a backward crawl. If you're not there for bear crawls, or you wanna know what the start is, it's a quadruped position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, shoulders away from the ears. I like to pick up my toes, plant them into the floor, drive my weight through my toes, and you're bringing the knees up so the shins are parallel to the floor. Again, if you wanna just hold there, try to hold for a minute, as long as you can within that minute. If you need to come out of it, come down with control, then come back up. Otherwise, we're crawling, bear crawling, opposite arm, opposite leg, go to the edge, like as much space as you have, and then reverse it. Everything with control. We're not running through our apartments, our homes, on all fours. 1 minute starting in 5 seconds. Get into position. 3, 2, and 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg, keeping those shins low. Pro tip, keep the elbow, or the knee rather, behind the elbow as you step forward. And when you're crawling backwards, that's when you bring your elbow to your knee. Trying to use all the space I have. Do it nice and slow. We have, I think, 15 seconds left. Maybe a little bit longer. Keep those shins nice and low. If the knee's coming up higher than the heel, you need to adjust. 10 more seconds left here. It's gonna feel long. Work through it. When it gets tough, focus more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, short break, 30 seconds maybe. Shoulders should be feeling it. Quads should be feeling it. Heart rates come up. I've been sweating, but not dripping sweat until now. 10 seconds, we start our last minute. Let's get it, people. Party people in the place to be. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Shoulders away from the ears. A lot of tension in that core. Nice solid base. Woo. And again, if you're just holding, doesn't mean you're not working hard. Woo. We are officially halfway. Keep those knees low. I know what you're doing at home. Don't bring them up. I see it with my clients all the time. As soon as they get tired, those knees start coming up. Woo. 10 seconds left. Everything should be on fire. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Fantastic work, everybody. If you stuck through it, let me know how it went. And that's a wrap. Fantastic work this morning. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please reach out using the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with the best answer possible. If you enjoyed today's workout, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, share with your friends and family. If you're interested in one-on-one virtual training, I would love to take a few people on as clients. Please let me know. Again, comments, you can reach out. You can hit me up on Instagram at trading848.com. If you're interested in joining in these workouts live every day, get a little bit more consistency in your day, you can follow along on Instagram Live, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time each weekday. I am currently an out-of-work personal trainer, but if you're interested in donating, helping me out in these tough times, if you're able to, that'd be fantastic. You could reach me on Venmo at Graham-Guthrie. I'll put it up right here. Again, continue working hard, remain positive, stay hydrated, be safe, and until next time, take care.